श्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पदान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम। फर्स्ट वर्स। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणे ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणे। फर्स्ट वर्स, थर्ड चैप्टर। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः पंचकोश विवेकः। गुहाहितं ब्रह्म यत्तत् पंचकोश विवेकतः बोद्धुं शक्यं ततः कोश पंचकं प्रविविच्यते पंचकं प्रविविच्यते। We were seeing the last chapter, which was Panchbhut Vivek. So that light is on. So this chapter is called Panchkosh Vivek. What is Panchkosh and what is Kosh? We will see it and then move forward. So this chapter has 43 verses. 43 verses. And in this chapter, you must have heard Taittiriya Upanishad Brahmanandvalli. And this is the analysis of the second chapter. And this summary is there, that second chapter of Taittiriya Upanishad. How he does the summary, we will see it. So, if you remember, Brahma vidapnoti param tadeshabhyukta satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo ved nihitam guhayam parme vyuman. So here, so the key line is Brahmavid apnoti param. The knower of Brahman attains Brahman. How is it possible? Knower of part can't attain part. But knower of Brahman attains Brahman. If by knowing something you attain it, then that thing was unattained only by ignorance. In general, by knowing something you will not attain it. Just because I know the star, I can't attain the star. I see the moon, I know the moon. Or I know something, I don't attain it. But when it is said the knower of Brahman attains Brahman, if knowing is equal to attaining, then that thing was veiled only by ignorance. You have to say like that. Like in the dream state, the knower of waker in the dream will attain wakerhood. If in the dream you discover that you are not, you are the waker, then you won't dream after that. You will get up. And this will be analyzed in detail by Vidyaranya Swami. And I hope you will feel interested in it. I hope. Because an analytical mind finds a lot of satisfaction in Panchadashi. So, what is that Brahman? So, Vidyaranya Swami tells by 5 features of that Brahman. So, 5 features, what are those 5 features? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. First feature is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Second feature is Guha Hidam. It resides in the cavity of your heart. Guha. Guha is surname also, some people have. We know the Guha. So, why Guha? Like cave is dark, so mind is also dark because of ignorance. Mind is also dark. And but in that dark, like the cave has the particular lion hiding in the cave. Similarly, darkness is there, but behind that darkness is the light of consciousness. So, this otherwise, how do you know that ignorance was there? To know ignorance was there, there has to be light to know ignorance. Therefore, you cannot say I am ignorant. Why? Because you know that you are ignorant. Therefore, how can you be totally ignorant? Then I will say I am knowledgeable. That also you can't say. Why? Because you get sad. Then what shall I say? I can't say I am ignorant. I can't say I am knowledgeable. What shall I say? You should not say either. No, but if I don't say, then I'll feel. Then I have to say that you are not totally ignorant and you are not totally knowledgeable. There is a Gyan Ansh and there is a Gyan Ansh. In some part you are ignorant and in some part you are knowledgeable. And that part which you are knowledgeable, That I am not talking about. I'll be talking about that part in which you are not knowledgeable. Well, how do I say that? I am the subject of ignorance is I. And the object of ignorance also is I. Gajab hai. Supposing you say I am ignorant of New York. I don't know New York. I haven't gone there. I don't know what are the colonies or what the street there. Or I am ignorant of London. Or I am ignorant of, say, East London. East London is here. Outside people don't know. They think we are talking about London, eastern part of London. East London is near Cape Town, I think. No? Southern coast, it is Western Cape or Eastern Cape? Eastern Cape it is there. Okay, Western Cape is in Cape Town then. So East London. Western Cape is there. So I don't know about East London. Please note, the one who does not know is different and the object which is not known is different. Subject is different and object is different. Ashraya of Agyan is Aham, but the Vishaya of Agyan is different. Subject of ignorance is this something and the object of ignorance is something else. And it is very hundreds of things are there, millions of things are there where I'm ignorant about that. I'm ignorant about my body itself. I'm ignorant about the prarabdha. I'm ignorant about, say, Ishwar. I'm ignorant about my karma of the past. I'm ignorant about million things in the cosmos. All are understood because the object of ignorance is not I. But where it becomes ticklish is the subject only case where subject of ignorance is also I. And the object of ignorance is also I. And therefore, this inquiry becomes tough. And nobody will say that I am totally ignorant. You can say I am ignorant about that. And if you say that I am not ignorant about myself, then you should tell what you are. You are finite or infinite. Then my experience will say that I am finite. If you are saying I am finite, then the question will be which finite? And whatever I you will use, I am this body, it will change in due time. Now be careful. The I am existing and I am there, this is not the ignorant part. I am there and I know that I am there. This is not ignorant part. I am school teacher. I am a principal. I am fat. I am existing and I know that I am existing. This is not an ignorant part. But after the suffix that comes to I am, this is the area where we keep on shuffling. I am child, I am youth, I am poor, I am rich, I am very sad, I am very happy, I am angry, I am very excited today. And I don't know what this will take. I am sure I am there, and I am sure I know I am. This nobody can negate I am. About which your knowledge does not change, that is clear. That is my knowledgeable area. That knowledge will never change about that. Ignorance means something in which your knowledge will change. And it will give sorrow. Anything which gives sorrow, there is an element of ignorance. So what is the subject? Subject is I am and I know I am. This area I am knowledgeable about. I hope all are getting my point. And what is the ignorant area is what I am. Question mark is there. I am finite or I am infinite. Vedanta is not dealing about that area of subject, but it is dealing on the area of object. Please note, I has not become an object. Really, I cannot become an object. It's the subject itself. I am bifurcating just for our understanding. How is it possible that one part is ignorant and one part is not ignorant? It is not that it has part, but it is like that. One aspect of, you can say. So area of inquiry of Vedanta is this part that I am not finite and I am infinite. And this Vidyadhara Swami explains by 5 features in this particular chapter. Nobody has a doubt whether I am existing or not. Nobody has a doubt, I know that I am existing. But I have all the doubt that really what I will be tomorrow, I don't know what I want to become. And this is where we will always fumble, because our area, wherever you dark, you'll always be you'll fall down there. If you walk in a dark room, you'll hit some table chair, or you may fall down because something was kept and you didn't see there. You fumbled totally. What interesting है. एक पार्ट में ignorance है, एक पार्ट में ignorance नहीं है. One aspect is there. Well, how is it possible? Possible. Again, go to the dream. In the dream Purush, the dream Purush knows that I am and I am X, but he doesn't know I am the whole dream seer. Same person. Okay. Acha. So 5 points. First is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma will be proved. Second is that resides in the cave, Guha Hitam, that will be proved. Third is that this Brahman is Atma. This is real I, not imaginary I. What is imaginary I? Which rides on thought is called imaginary I. Real I means which is without thought, which does not need a thought to ride. Fourth point is Panch Kosh Vilakshanam. It is different than the 5 koshas. And fifth point is Ananda Atma. Ananda Atma. And this will be tackled in this chapter. Let us see what is tackled and what is not tackled. So, first slok we have read. Acha. So, this is called Upakram. He is telling what will be told. Well, very good that only 43 verses are there. Less than the half. I am more happy on this or other. Whatever they teach is okay. Let the chapters be over. Few chapters have more than 290 verses on one slok. Therefore, I was thinking whether to again take or not, because already I have taken all these chapters. But I felt we should have a revision also. This way you will feel better. So let's see 3rd chapter. I am not promising I will complete. From Dasharathji I have learned we should not promise. And especially don't promise in future. If you have to do something, do in the present only. Because future you don't know what conditions will come for you. You can see, just I am giving you 1 hour. You want to eat something, I will give you something. Or this much money I will give you today only because I have this much of money. If Dashrathji had told Kikai that you want these 2 boons only for 2 days I am giving you. Or 5 days I am giving you. And you can ask this thing. He should not have, anything should not be open-ended, what I said. You can stay as much as possible. No, don't say like that. Don't keep it open-ended. You don't know what trouble will come tomorrow, what situations will come. Or I'll give you money. Whenever you need money, you tell me. No, you cannot say like that. When I have money, I'll give you. If I don't have, I'll ask you. Or this Guru Bhaktanand was saying that, in divine life, there is a clause. Nobody can stay more than 2 weeks. दो वीक को स्टे नहीं कर पाता. And therefore nobody can stay. अब कैसे काम होगा? So I'm not promising that we will go through all the chapter. Boli, you are not promising, but I know you will take slowly. I don't know. Let's see what comes. Otherwise, we'll go to Brahma Sutra. Kaushiki was reminding me that second part we have to see. I also was aware of that Brahma Sutra is remaining. After 160 sutras we did almost. But we have to complete. Let's go slowly. Regarding godly work, we should have a lot to do. Lot of things should be there on your table for it to complete, so that you have no time, no breathing space should be there. So, Kosh Panchakam Pravivichyate. So, Pravivichyate means a distinct study will be done about 5 koshas. Vidyaranyana Swami is saying. Acha? Haan. What will you do? Yat Guha Hitam Brahma. That Brahma which is in the cavity of the heart. Guha Hitam means which resides in the cave. I will explain these meanings, Guha, etc. And Tat Kosh Panch Vivekataha Bodhum Shakyam. By the discrimination of 5 koshas, Bodhum Shakyam means we will be able to see that. We will be able to know that. We will be able to understand that. So he is going first. He is telling what I am going to tell and for what I am going to tell. So he is saying, I will do the discrimination of 5 koshas. But what is koshas? We will see that. Wait, hold on, have patience. And so that Brahman which is in that Guha will be known. So we are not going to have 5 koshas discrimination just for something. No, we have to know about the Brahman. That is the main agenda there. So that we can do that. Very good. Please continue. Let's see now what is mentioned in the second verse. Dehadabhyantarav pranaha pranadabhyantaram manaha tatah karta tato bhokta guha seyam parampara. Don't pronounce tatah karta. I told you also half ka should be there. Tatah karta. So, what is said here now? Dehat abhyantara prana. Dehat means here Annamaya Kosh. Just want to point about Kosh. Shankaracharya says, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, that Kosh is mentioned, please be careful. Kosh is mentioned in the Upanishad. Yo ved nihitam guhayam parame vyoman. Because inside all the koshas is the Atma. Now, supposing you have heard Annamaya Kosh, Pranamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Vijnanmaya Kosh, Anandmaya Kosh. And if you see the books, so it is written there are 5-6 concentric circles are there. In between is the ball, it is written Atma. And all around the Annamaya Kosh, Pranamaya, like that is there. Now this is just for initiators to explain. It is not like that. Kosh has come from Kush Dhatu, to come whale. Because if Atma is small, then Atman will become very small. How can anything cover Atma? To cover the cover should be bigger than the on which it is covering. The tablecloth should be bigger than the table, then only it can cover. So how can the body become a kosh? Because Atma is not in the body. If Atma was in the body, I can say that Atma is covered by the body, or the Pran is covering the body, or the mind is covering the body, intellect or Annamaya. These are, so we cannot say like that. Then why the kosh word is used there? Kosh word has been used as if the body is veiling the Atma. Veiling, as if by Maya, by ignorance. By ignorance. Please note, where body is there, there Atma is also there. As if I asked you, taking a bangle in your hand, I say, what is this? So you'll say, it's bangle. Your intellect is not saying it is gold. So bangle has gold, veiled the gold. It is called bangle kosh. Because it has veiled the bangle, not really veiled, but in my intellect it has veiled. It's an intellectual veiling and not a physical veiling. One who has never seen bangle and only seen gold, he will not say that this is a bangle, he will say it's a gold. But from the childhood we have been taught this is bangle, this is earring, this is necklace. Therefore my buddhi has shifted its attention from the gold to the bangle. Like I see somebody, so I say he is Mr. Kumar, K. Kumar, Krishna Kumar. People call him KK. Oh, come on, KK. Actually, that Krishna Kumar has veiled the body. He is human being. Only human being. You give a name to that. And the body, male body you say, male body has veiled the five elements. It is not a physical veiling. It's an intellectual non-appreciating of the essence. I hope you are catching this point. This is an important point. Not that somebody had veiled, somebody has put a veil on the body. But when I see my father or my mother, I will never say he is one man is coming. I will never say one woman is coming. I will say my mummy is coming, my daddy is coming. So daddy buddhi has veiled the human being buddhi. Man, I will never say he is a man because I am habituated to seeing him as a daddy or as a mummy. That is in my intellect. If from my childhood I had not been trained, one story of film was there where some woman gave birth to the child. And somehow the child got missed or he was purchased by somebody. So woman forgot and that boy also forgot. Now she was working as a maid servant and he was a big adopted son. He was like a prince. So she used to work and she used to say, "Bye, maid, please clean here properly. What are you sitting there? Do there this, do there this." But this maid had some sign. One day she saw that he is my child. So that after seeing that, she was different. That's only what happened next. We'll see later on. The story we'll not come to see the story here. But he was not seeing as a mother, he was seeing only as a poor woman. But it happened, he knew it ultimately. Only then, no, we'll see later. So, that happened. So, the veil is not a physical veil. Understand this course matter? They don't understand. They think that something has veiled from outside. Veil, how is it possible? It is not a veiling. It is not a veiling. It is a veiling in understanding. The daddy buddhi has veiled that he is a human, man is coming, man buddhi. Man buddhi has veiled Panch Mahabhut buddhi. Only he is a man. We don't see the Panch Mahabhut, it's 5 element. It is an intellectual process. This point I hope you will understand. So when I will use the word Annamaya Kosh, so Annamaya Kosh means I am body statement. And this statement will be given. Why? Because I am thinking myself to be identified with the length and breadth of Panch Mahabhut. This will be said there. Annamaya Kosh, because it is veiling. It is veiling. It is veiling the I. Not veiling the I by being separate by the I, but I is having a different understanding because of the presence of that. Because of the presence of Annamaya body, it is being appearing as different. This will be meaning of the word Kosh. Like pot, Buddhi has veiled the mud Buddhi. Mud was also 5 kg, pot is also 5 kg. But I am not seeing the mud, I am seeing the pot. As if I have forgotten the mud. Something has been forgotten and something has been falsely superimposed. So what is written here? Dehad abhyantara prana. Here dehad means Annamaya Kosh. And abhyantara means internal to the Annamaya Kosh is the Pranamaya Kosh. Internal to the Annamaya Kosh is the Pranamaya Kosh. Dehad abhyantara prana. Prana means Pranamaya Kosh. You can write PK. Pranamaya Kosh. Annamaya means AK. Comma. After prana, comma. Abhyantara. Abhyantara means internal to. What do you mean by internal to? Enlivening something is called internal to. If prana is not there, body will decompose. And therefore, prana is sustaining the Annamaya Kosh. Therefore, it is called internal to. Sustainer is called internal. More closer to the self is called internal. More pervasive is called internal. Internal has 3 meanings. Pervasiveness, closeness to the self, and subtler. So it is subtler, it is closer to self, and it is more pervasive. So this internal to Annamaya Kosh is the Pranamaya Kosh. Don't miss the buddhi of Kosh, please. Because the moment I use the word Kosh, immediately Kosh appears as if the sheath is there in which the sword is kept. That is not the meaning. Internal to Pranamaya, Pranad Abhyantaram Mana. Sanskrit students, please see, because Pran is masculine, therefore Abhyantara. And here Abhyantaram, because Mana is neuter. So internal to Pran is Manomaya Kosh. Why? Because if mind is not there, then Pran also won't be there. If the subtle body leaves, then Pran also will leave. And if your mind is disturbed, the Pran will also get disturbed. Your mind is quiet, Pran also will be quiet. This is the third Kosh. Well, second. The Pranamaya Kosh, Annamaya Kosh. And third is Manomaya Kosh. MK. Mohandas Karamchand, not that MK. This is MK. Manomaya Kosh. So, Manomaya Kosh, Manaha Tata Abhyantar word you can add it. Karta. Karta means Vijnanmaya Kosh. Karta means VK. Vijnanmaya Kosh. Acha, Tataha Karta. What is Vijnanmaya Kosh? Which is having the doer, through which, please give your mind, please be attentive, you take your mind from that topic to that topic. So there is somebody who is using the mind. Mind is an instrument. How? Because there is some user. Now take your mind from that topic, bring to that topic. Mind is Karana. Karana means instrument. If instrument is there has to be user of instrument also. Acha, mind is Karan, yes. Why do you say? Because it is inert also, and it is the one which can be, you came back here and the classes started, you started focusing my mind. And supposing your mind goes in some sorties, it is thinking of something. I have to go for overhauling of the car. No, I said, please be attentive. You brought the mind here. Although you are seeing me, but mind gone, already gone. Many times it happens. Blank looks are there. You are acting to be attentive. One are attentive, one who act to be attentive. But I know everything. Oh, that is a big problem. So, tata karta. So, this is karta. It is called Vijnanmaya Kosh. Sometimes you force the mind. Mind doesn't want to do jap, but you force it to do jap. Well, not sometime, every time. Everything I do is forced only. Mind doesn't want to chant, but you force yourself to chant. And by heart. Again I have to by heart. You force yourself. There is some forcing is required. And therefore mind is like that. You force yourself to get up. Or you force yourself to sleep. Many times sleep doesn't come. So you feel, I have to get up early, let's close my eyes. Put off all the light and close your eyes and just keep quiet. Put on the duvet and just sleep. Mind is active. Still you close your eyes. At the most you turn this side. You must have seen that. I have to get up, and if I'm late, I'll be late in the morning. And therefore you are forcing yourself. You are using the mind somewhere. If you were the mind, who will be the user of the mind? And therefore subtler than the MK is VK. Okay. AK, PK, MK and VK. AK, PK, MK and VK. Okay, understood. Acha. A very interesting Vedanta. I am telling you, if you are in love with Vedanta, I am telling you that you will be have quietness in my mind. And you will know where is the problem lying. You will objectify your problems. And you will not say it's not my problem. Tato Bokta. This is again NK, ANK, Anandamaya Kosh. If AK will get confused with Annamaya Kosh. It is ANK, Anandamaya Kosh. It is subtler than the VK or the Vijnanmaya Kosh. Bhokta. Tato Abhyantaram. Abhyantara you can add everywhere. Abhyantara. Abhyantara Karta, Abhyantara Bhokta. Bhokta is Rukarant. Bhokta, Bhoktaro, Bhoktara. It goes like that. So Bhoktru is there. Don't think it is feminine. Tato Bhokta. Acha? Why Bhokta is there? Because you want to do something what you enjoy, then you want to do something. Therefore Bhokta is subtler than Karta. You have an impression. Your impression will decide what action you will do. Your impression is there. Your vasana is of that lot of joy is in money. Then you become karta of earning money. And if you have no joy in money, then you will not become karta of money. Somebody says, go and do some work. There is no karta available. Why? There is no bhokta of that category. Somebody is going to marry, but I don't enjoy marriage. I don't have any lot of joy buddhi. Then you won't become a karta of marriage. So bhokta is not there, karta will be forced. Karta will not be there for a long time. You cannot force yourself for a long time. Why? Enjoyer is not there. We will see more in detail. I am just giving a very, very broad outline. These are all very descriptive topics. But we will see it slowly and steadily. Just I am giving a broad outline. So they understood, no? So if, and also you become karta. You know when? When? Because you already have enjoyed certain object in your mind. And therefore you want to make it real. Supposing you say, I want to go out today to eat. You are going out because you have impression of going out and eating. If you have no impression of going out, you will never make this statement of going out. And in that impression, thought had come. And in the thought, reflection of the self has come. And you mentally already enjoyed what you had to eat there. Mentally already you have enjoyed what you had to eat there, then you started becoming karta. Now you want to give a concrete, something concrete. Supposing you say, I want to go out for maybe sightseeing. This karta is coming because you had earlier experience of sightseeing and the thought came, in that thought reflection came and that gave you joy of seeing. Little joy what you had, you want to make it more concrete, tangible, real joy. Therefore you are wanting to go out. If you did not have impression, then you will not be becoming karta. So bhokta should be preceding that karta. This much I hope you are able to grasp well. Supposing person like me, let's go out to see some sights. So thought is there of going on, but there is reflection doesn't create any joy. Therefore karta is weak. No, I don't go. You go, please. No, why you are sitting in the room? You will see some change, something outside. You will see some flowers, some fruits. We will go for a long ride. On the way, we will stop for coffee or lunch, whatever is there. Nobody will disturb you. I won't talk to you. Just sit on the car, put on the belt comfortably and just see. You can sleep, you can do anything. Just relax. Or you can put on, listen something, whatever you want. But you will see the flowers, the trees, the rains. If you go from here to Cape Town, the left side is the sea. It's a very beautiful sight I saw. I heard, I have not seen. The drive with the car drive. Lot of greenery, seas there. South Africa is a very beautiful country actually. So, very good landscape is there all around. So you can see. A nice good car will be there, not that cut car. Nice good car will be there. And you just put on, if you want, you can put some bhajan, etc. If you don't put, then relax. On the wheel, stop somewhere, have something to eat or drink. And just nothing, no program. No program, no class. No commitment. Nobody to come and meet. Nobody. Just put off the phone and just see. Serene environment all around. I'll show you some houses are there. Wooden houses are also there. Some kind of restaurants are there on the way. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm sorry. What kind of person you are? No, but what will do 1 o'clock puja? Not that I don't enjoy, but I have very less enjoyment. Or other person should not talk to me at all. No, I won't disturb you at all. I'll not talk at all. I'll not disturb you at all. You please just relax. And relax. One day stop puja, etc., because that will create tension. So, tata abhyantaraha bhokta. All these things didn't cut any ice with me because that impression is not there. So what is your preference? What you will prefer actually? I prefer leave me alone at some hill station, any place, in some room where nobody is there. Oh, not for drive, etc. No, because I'll be attentive to you that you may not get upset if I don't talk. My mind will be setting like that. And you don't know what is there. So I want to be quiet like that. Acha, in my room I'll meditate. That is my favorite. Acha, yes. This also you can do. Yes, this is the car. That is also good idea, not a bad idea. So, tato bhokta. But some people go especially for this. Here, lot of people are there who love to go for long rides. Even Indians also I have heard. Around 500 kilometer long ride, 1000 kilometer long ride on the car and all these things. And they stay in the night in some hotel or somewhere. And again they start in the morning. Deliberately they take the car. Not that they can't afford, but they deliberately take the car for seeing the landscape and the views, especially if it is raining or it is snowing, like Drakensberg is there. Because it's very quiet, like when the new castle. Very beautiful landscape all around. Hundreds of cows were there. Hundreds. Surprisingly. A farm is there. There's a milk farm is there in Newcastle. That is a dairy of this KwaZulu-Natal. Newcastle in KwaZulu-Natal. So that is a dairy as if all the milk comes from that area. So a lot of farmers are there. Quite a good environment, quite a village kind of scene was there. Anyway, but if you don't have samskar and bhokta, so karta won't come. Well, you are tempting me. So dehat abhyantara pranaha, pranat abhyantara manaha, tatah karta, tatah abhyantara. And Guha Seyam Parampara. Seyam means Sa Iyam. Sa plus Iyam. Sa Guha. This is the Guha. And Iyam Parampara. This is the succession. Parampara means succession. Now, one important point to be noted here is, what is the important point to be noted? Vidyadhara Swami has used another meaning of Guha. What Guha meaning he has here? He says Guha is something like total dark. Like a temple is there. And a temple has prakar in it. External wall, more internal, then the garbhagriha or the sanctum comes. So whole thing is a Guha. Guha is not in the cavity of the mind. He transforms the definition that Annamaya Kosh is also Guha, Pranamaya is also Guha, because all are dark, they are availing the self, therefore all are Guha. Dekho, Guha Seyam Parampara. This succession is the Guha. All five are the Guhas. External most Guha, internal Guha, more internal, and internal most Guha. So AK, PK, MK, VK, ANK. All are Guhas. This is just a different meaning. As I told you, Vidyadhara Swami's genius is that he brings such a meaning which is not conventional somewhere. So to explain the subject, he'll come back to that meaning. Okay. So he is saying Guha, Seyam Parampara. This is the succession of Guha. I hope you understood it. Now he will explain each kosh and he will say how this is not Atma. And from Annamaya Kosh, he will say it is only Annamaya Sharir. Annamaya Sharir and Annamaya Kosh both have different meanings. When I say this is the Annamaya Kosh or the veiler, body which is veiler, and only what body? Both are different meanings are there. Both are different meanings are there. I hope you are understanding. What he says now, let's see the third verse. Pitru bhuktananadvirya पितृभुक्तान्नज पितृभुक्तान्नज वीर्यात् पितृभुक्तान्नज वीर्यात् पितृभुक्तान्नजाद् वीर्यात् पितृभुक्तान्नजाद् वीर्यात् जातो अन्नेनैव वर्धते देह स्वन्नमयो नात्मा प्राक्चोर्ध्वं तदभावतः. Well, what is the Annamaya Shari? Please explain, Mr. Vidyaranya Swami ji. Then I will understand that. So he says, he means Vidyaranya Swami ji says, what he says? Pitr bhuktat annat. The Sanskrit students, Pitr bhuktat annat. That food which has been eaten by the father. Acha. So father ate the food. Pitr bhuktat annat. And viryat. Viryat means the seed, the semen which has been formed because of the food eaten by the father. Then what happened? It goes in the mother's womb. Acha? Haan. Then jatah annin. And it grows there. It grows there. Who grows? That particular mixture of the father's seed and the mother's seed. Anne naiva vardhate. That anne naiva vardhate. Okay? That egg in the mother's womb and the seed in the father's womb, father which is put in the mother's womb, both are growing. Please note, both are made out of anna. Anna got converted into egg in one and in the seed in another, and then after that conversion, then the baby has started growing inside the womb. And it grows how? Anne naiva vardhate. In the mother's womb. It is growing because of the anna consumed by the mother now. Acha. Then what will be called? Deha. This is called Deha. And this is called Annamaya. Very important point. There is something called Upadan Karan and Nimitta Karan. Material cause and efficient cause. So food is the efficient cause. Because from food the body has come, and food it is sustaining, and ultimately after death it will go back in the food. Well, how food? Will my body will become dal? No. or it will become roti. How you are saying it goes back in the food? No, goes back in the food means that it will again go and become 5 element, and that will become food again later on by somebody. Please note, this is called Upadan Karan. Upadan Karan means from where something comes out and then it sustains and then it goes. Dhyan denge sunna. But the word is may. May means vikararthe, mayat. So it is modification. Directly food will not be changing into the baby in the mother's womb. The food has to be modified into father's seed. And food consumed by the mother has to be modified as an egg in her. And both will go inside. It is called that it is parampara. It is parampara shukra shonit dwara karanam bhavati. It is not exactly, directly, it is not becoming the upadan karan. Like the mud can directly become the cause, upadan karan of the pot. But directly food has gone through certain modification in the mother of father and mother, and therefore food is called the paramparagat upadan karan and not direct upadan karan. Like the gold. Gold does not go through big process to become the upadan karan of the like you have the gold and you can just burn it and give it a melted gold and then you put it in some kind of mold. It can become necklace, it can become earring. This is directly upadan karan is that. It is not that rice, barley, jaw or what is called wheat. They all were put a mold and baby came out. It's not like that. It went into the father's mother body, got a process of conversion, and then it became the seed and the semen and the egg, and then it combined, and then the baby came out. So this is how food is not directly, but it has in between, it has gone through a modification process. Although it is food, but it has gone through a modification process. And it is and then it comes out of the body. After coming out of the body also, when a person consumes food, supposing he takes sabudana or he takes what is it called Milo, or it takes maize, or it takes, supposing consumes what is it called nowadays, millet. It's not that food went there and from here dal is hanging, from rice is hanging, rotis is coming from this side. It has gone through modification process. It had become blood, flesh, bone, and all these things. So this is, therefore it is called Annamaya and not directly Anna. Similarly, it goes, after dying, it is burnt. After cremation, it goes back into five elements. It becomes air, water. Again it will come back. Again it will become a food only. From this mayat pratyaya is there. I hope you have understood this point. So what is written here? It is born and annenaiva vardhate. And anna deha. So it is there. From an it is born, from an it sustained, and from into an it goes. So what is a person? Person is nothing but groceries. This day, who is sitting? Grocery is sitting here. So, modified grocery. Some are fair, some are not fair, but modified grocery is there. Corresponding to each food, each of your organ is controlled. If you stop eating this thing, kidney will be affected. If you stop eating this thing, eyes will be affected. So they are actually nourishing. If you stop eating this, the hair will be affected. Okay. Understood. Now this was not the main point. Main point is, how can this be I? Somebody, you called somebody, hey roti, come here. So he'll get very upset. Hey bread. Hey mullet. Then how do you are saying that I am tall, I am short, then how are you saying like that? Maya Bhagwan ki us food ko usne sundar bana diya. It make nice, now nose came out, nice hair came out, nice cheeks came out. What is it called? Throat came out. From that, lungs came out. From that, all the organs are made out of that. Now, Natma Prak Shordvam Tadabhavata. Well, this food, this Annamaya body will not be Atma. Why it not be Atma? Because it had prior non-existence. Who? Body. And posterior non-existence. But you did not have prior non-existence. Why? Because how will you justify the presence of the body? Body, you got a body which is the fruit of action. If you had not done action in the past, how will you get this body? Otherwise, there will be akrit abhyagam dosh and krit pranash dosh will be there. What you have not got, you are getting the fruit of that. And what you are doing, you will not get any fruit of that. If you assume only this body is there and there is no prior birth. Because if you are not this body, if you are this body, then this is the first and the last birth. But if you are other than this body, that means you had a last birth and you will have another birth. So that means you are different than the body. I hope you have understood that. Therefore, you are not this body. I, I hope you have got this point. You are not this body. Why? Because you are seeing the effect and cause has to be there. If somebody is rich, cause is there. Poor, cause is there. Male, he is, cause is there. Female, she is, cause is to be there. Somebody has disease, cause is there. Health is there, cause has to be there. Well, supposing I say not, there is nothing called accident. Accident is not the way of the world. Accident means effect without cause. That is not possible at all. Certain actions are there, and certain action will be there. This is one of the way to explain how you are not the Annamaya Atma. You are not the Annamaya Atma. You are not the body. You are different than that. So once before you were not there, this body was not existing because fruit of action was not mature. After you have come, this body is existing. And when you leave this body, by subtle body leaves. Something left, therefore body is not functioning. If the physiological functions are not there, that means something in the body has left. And then say mind is not acting, therefore subtle body is not there. Therefore, it is called dead body. Subtle body is not there. If subtle body is not there, my dear, now tell me, subtle body, if it is there, then there has to be the holder of subtle body because subtle body is the instrument. If the instrument is not there, then the holder of that instrument called Jeev also should not be there. And therefore, Jeev was different than the body. Therefore, you are different than the body. Okay. Your different than body is just one envelope or one. It was your working office. It was just your office of the Jeev to express. Nothing is there in that. So you have left it now. Body is now out. Now work is over. That Jeev has reaped the fruit of action. And therefore he has left. Now he'll go to some other body to start another fruit of actions. Bhog of that. This is over now. This is over. Therefore the body cannot be me. But I appear, that is your problem. I appear fat. Jeev is not fat. Jeev is not thin. Jeev is not Brahman. Jeev is not businessman. But it has got that body along with body. Jeev is not feminine. Jeev is not masculine. Okay. And therefore this has been said here. Prak chaurdham tad abhavatah. There was absence of that. More we will see tomorrow. We have started the third chapter. Slowly we'll go one by one and let's see if we can complete it. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.